Now, another important story to report tonight. The Greater Accra region recorded the highest number of both residential and non-residential structures of 2.1 million in the country, representing about 19.3% of all structures nationally. That's according to provisional estimates of the 2021 Population and Housing Census by the Ghana Statistical Service. Now, the number of structures in the Greater Accra region is greater than those in 6 regions, including Northeast, Savannah, Ahafo, and Oti regions combined. Let's hear from government statistician Professor Samuel Kobnenim, who pegged the preliminary figure of the population size at 30.8 million people.
Specifically, we saw Greater Accra having the highest number of structures, 2.1 million structures, and the Northeast region having the least number of structures, that is 0.1 million, specifically 132,000 structures. Ashanti region had the highest percentage of uncompleted structures, which was in excess of the national level of 20% of structures that were uncompleted, with Ashanti region specifically having 22.7 structures that were uncompleted. In the Northeast region, where we recorded the highest number of completed structures, we saw that 9 in every 10 structures, in the Northeast region was completed. So the headline was that residential structures are mainly concentrated in the southern part of the country, but as well acknowledging the concentration in the Upper East region. 20% of structures in Ghana are either metal, wooden structure, or kiosks, which indicated that if you take off the conventional structures, which contributed almost 4 out of every 5 structures, the other 20%, leaving out the other category that is focusing on metal containers, wooden structures, and kiosks, we have 1 out of every 5 structures in Ghana being of this nature. That is either a metal container, wooden structure, or a kiosk. While in absolute terms, Greater Accra had the highest number of conventional structures, that is 1.3 million, it represented the least percentage, that is 67.4%, because of the predominance of metal containers in Greater Accra. From the data, we realized that 15% of the structures that we have in Greater Accra are metal containers. Moving forward, we also observed that more than half of the kiosks in the entire country are in Greater Accra. Specifically, 51% of the total number of kiosks that we have in the country are located in Greater Accra.